Hey guys, we will be interviewing Branden Medina, known as Chi from Daisy of Love. He was on a VH1 show. I believe he made top 4, top 5. Um, Hold on, Darcy, I'm gonna add you in. But yeah, he made
vape on camera, but people are not like, you can't smoke. Vaping's the same, weirdo. Hi. Let me turn my
let me send
volume up
this to
here.
Brandon now.
All right, everybody. So hi and hello. It is we have changed our name, if you guys have noticed, to Reality Positivity because we want to branch out, not just stick to only interviewing Batgirls Club,
Oh, hey, Chi,
cast
VH1.
or Love Games people. Also, I do want to preemptively let everybody know that if we start to see crazy comments, they will be turned off. So just save your energy.
Hey.
Oops, hold on.
What is that? Oh, you've got your own little hippie blanket in the background. Fuck yeah.
Man, I can zoom in more closer.
Hey man, do you think you could
Yeah.
flip your camera for us?
Yep.
Just so it's cohesive and I don't have to go like this to see ya. Thank you.
Man, I'm so
How's it going,
blessed to be
Branden?
here. Thanks for having me, man. What's up?
Dude, you don't look
Damn,
like you've
that's what I'm
aged even
saying,
a
man.
day.
Thank you.
I was just watching I just watched this because we did
Oh,
an
that's what's
interview with
up.
Daisy,
How's she doing?
obviously, and she's doing really well.
Nice.
She's in college, and she's kind of stepped back
I
from the
seen her in
spotlight
Vegas
a little
last
bit.
year for a reunion thing. Oh,
Oh, right, with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Lacey Skull did that thing, right? I never saw that. Anyways, let's do a quick intro. So, everybody, this is
From
Branden, aka Chi from Daisy of Love, and was also
yes, sir.
on I Love Money
Yes, sir.
4, right? Was
Yeah, it
that the
wasn't
season that
aired.
wasn't
My
aired?
homeboy Sinister, my best friend, was on 3, and I guess the winner or something, he did something horrible, which caused 51 Minds not to do those reality shows anymore. So, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's unfortunate, man. I think everybody would have loved to see you on TV a
Thanks.
little more because you were like rewatching it. I was like, he's just so lovable. Like he just seems like
Thanks,
so
man.
down to
Man, I try
earth,
to be
you
humble,
know.
you know.
So good. So guys, this is once again this is Branden, aka Chi from Daisy of Love. I Love Money 4, VH1, OG. My name's
What's
Darcy with Reality
up?
Positivity. Darcy Daniel. You guys know where to follow me, and then we've got up there our main page. So what we're gonna ask, and we'll start off like I like to do with everybody's. How did you do? Like,
Who,
how did
me?
you sign
Oh,
up for the show?
Sinister was auditioning and he needed a ride, and my homeboy couldn't take him. So I took him, and I was just waiting outside, and he talked about me so much. They're like, we want to meet him. And I just went up there and met him, and then they casted both of us. It was amazing. So I wasn't supposed to be on the show, you know?
Did they tell you it was like it was
Yeah, we
Daisy, or did you
knew.
not
We
know
knew
who
it
it was
was
for?
Daisy. And yeah, we thought she was hot and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
She's
I mean,
beautiful.
all girls are
I'm not gonna
beautiful.
lie. I'm pretty gay, but I still think that
Yeah, yeah.
woman's absolutely just gorgeous. Even now, she's doing more of like a
Oh,
hipster, low
I
key
think
thing.
darker
She's still
hair.
very beautiful. Also, Reggie, she said she might pop in, so if you
Who,
wanted to
me?
send
Oh,
her a
great.
request, she might be at the movies, but she said
Oh,
she would
great.
also be interested in
Yeah,
maybe
send it to
popping
her.
in. I don't know
Pop
if she
off,
is or
son.
not, but um, so how did the process work
So
after
we
you
were
guys were
casted,
cast together?
and we went
How long was
to a
it?
hotel in Hollywood, and there was probably about 50 of us, and 20 of us was going to be casted. And they said, no matter what, stay in your room. But me and Sinister, we tapped into the phone lines and started calling all the rooms and saying, hey, we need you downstairs right now, and got like 15 people eliminated before it even started. And then we got in the house, and it was on. There's 20 of us, and yeah, there's so many stories. It was amazing. It changed my life, so it was pretty cool. After the
How was that? How intimidating was it? Because you didn't do
never,
TV
and I was
beforehand,
just like
right?
a heating, air conditioning guy. And when we left, they're like, your lives are gonna change. And I'm like, whatever. I don't think so. And then we went to the mall. There's like a little girl bomb blew off. It was just everybody was wanting our pictures, and it felt good. We weren't like wealthy making money or anything, but we were just recognizable, and people liked us and wanted to take pictures, and that felt good. So that's pretty much what I did. What's up?
Did you do? So when you walked in, first day, what were your first thoughts looking at all of these guys? Were you like,
No,
what did I sign
I
up
felt
for?
ready to go to war. Yeah, I was ready. Like, let's do this. Yeah, and people always ask, do they tell you what to do? They don't. It's a thing called story, and you just want to like be yourself, but amped up a little, like a character. You know what I mean? And they'll sometimes come over and be like, "Hey, aren't you jealous?" She's talking to him, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I am," and you'll run over there and talk. You know, so that's the only thing they tell you to do, and everything's just, you know.
How long were you filming for? Because I don't remember like the elimination
Dude, I
order, but I
lost
think
you.
weren't you like you were pretty
I can't hear
far
you.
up? Weren't you
What's
just?
up? I don't know,
Can
man. Let me
Can
see
you hear me?
what's up. Well, you went. It's quieter. Yeah,
Can
barely.
you hear me now? Here, let me move this
Maybe it's my thing.
closer
I don't
for
Oh,
you
I
know.
think
then.
you muted yourself by accident, maybe.
Can you?
Let's see what's up. Oh,
Yeah,
Can
I can hear you.
anybody hear me? I
All right.
think maybe he
all
muted
right. Well, I
his
can
thing.
hear you a little bit, homie.
Are you?
Can you hear me like
Like
decently
barely.
now? Turn
Man, I could
turn your
do
volume
this.
up, maybe. I'm like pretty close to my phone. Everybody else can hear me.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I can't do
Also,
that.
guys, in the meantime, while
Well,
we're
man,
figuring that out, if you have
I'll
any
get closer,
questions
man.
for, yeah, I did
Yeah, I
too.
could
So
barely
hopefully
hear you,
that
but it's all
works.
good.
Can you? Do you want? Should we? Do
Yep.
you want to
Yeah,
jump
we're
off
good.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
jump back on? See if that helps. Okay,
All
maybe
right,
Uh,
that's
try
what's up.
that. We'll just keep the live open. Try that. All right, guys. So right now he's just gonna jump off live. He's having a little bit of a problem with his audio. Just gonna move this back. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for Branden, aka Chi, I see that you have anything to do with Big and Rich, as well as were you paid on the show. If anybody else has any questions, definitely feel free to drop them below.
oh
Did
my
you send Daisy
gosh.
a
Hold on. Let me
request?
send.
So, can you hear me? Yeah.
Can you
All
hear me
right. So,
now?
I was with
Yeah.
Big and Rich for 12 years, and I recently resigned because I started off cutting John Rich's grass, and then became my guitar tech, drum tech, assistant tour manager, and I really wanted to work on my ego and do humanitarian work. So now I'm just doing music, living on my farm. My mom's here; it's amazing, and I just love life more. I'm growing a garden and stuff. You know what I mean? So,
Fuck yeah, man. That's what I do. I go to the woods and build hippie circles with like all of the leftover branches and
yeah, I
moss in
got
the
poison
woods out
ivy all
here.
the time. So, but
Yeah.
Sinister's still with Big and Rich. He's rocking, and I'm like building houses. I'm doing side jobs. I'm just like having fun, you know. Like,
So we'll jump into that a little bit later. But so the first episode, you see all these guys. You're like, okay, we all got to fight for this girl's love. What were your first thoughts, like, on some of the guys? Like, what did you think of that
man, I thought they
Swedish
were pretty
triplets?
cool. I wish they would have stuck.
I thought they were kind of cool too, but I was like, I don't know if they swing that way. Why are
If they
you
would
on
have stayed
this
around more,
TV
it
show?
would have been more of a party, I think. So.
Yeah. What were your first thoughts on like having 12-pack? Like, because I'm assuming you probably knew him from the other
I
VH1
did.
shows,
He was
maybe. Or...
intimidating because he's been on shows, so he knew how to like carry himself and like he got far. You know what I'm saying? So he's good at that. So people like his character. People like him. He's genuine. You know, he's pretty dope. So I like all the dudes.
They were all pretty cool.
Man,
what did you think about
Flex, my homeboy. We hang out when I go to Chicago and stuff. He's awesome. He's like a comedian, dude, but he's like just super jacked. You know. Oh.
So I guess it makes sense you're on a farm, but so because I do remember them saying like you were from Chicago.
In 2009, me and Sinister moved to Nashville, and then I got a farm in 2015 with my mom, and it's beautiful, and we love it. Yeah, got goats and chickens.
That's so exciting. So I take
Yeah,
it you and
we're
Sinister are
best
still good
friends. Yeah,
buddies
I
then,
went
or
to
what?
his house for Christmas, and he's out there playing his own stuff, and then going big and rich and doing iHeart Festival. He's like a big DJ, has his own radio gig thing. He's a baller. He's badass.
Right on. Well, definitely throw him our link after and let him know that we'd
For
be
sure.
interested in sitting down and talking to him. I was looking at him and I thought he looked really like he just has that rock star look even back then. I don't know everybody's social media pages, but it's like, you know
His
what, the guy
mom and
does
dad
look
are
like a
rock
rock
stars.
star.
His big brother plays in Mudvayne. Hell yeah, band. He was signed to 18 to some record deals. It's all he's done his whole life, music. He is a rock star.
Oh right. Guess what, guys? Daisy
Oh
has
snap!
agreed
That's
to
Daisy.
pop
What's
on.
up?
Yeah, she's not
Daisy is gonna
yet, but
pop
I'm sure
Pop
on.
off, Daisy. Pop off.
Can you message her, because I don't work Instagram very
Yeah.
often, you
You
guys. Like
talking to
I just
me?
jump on to do the interviews. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to
Now I
her
was talking
DMs
to
already.
my coworker there. Yeah, and then maybe just tag her, guys, if you can, in the comments. She says I can come on. She says, but please don't
He's
judge me,
beautiful.
guys. I love
He
my
never
dog
talks
shit.
like that.
She couldn't look like
Oh
dog shit a
man.
day in her life, man. You're a beautiful girl. She honestly, I've interviewed a lot of people. Me and her talk all the time. We have each other's cell phone
Hey, what's
numbers.
up?
We Facebook, and it's like that's kind of why I took a little more loving to like reaching out to Daisy Love cast members, because like watching that growing up, it came off really scripted and really like she wasn't there for that, but like talking to her, she really wanted to find love when
She
she was
did. She
there.
liked London for real. She liked him, and you could tell. I love
What
London.
do you
He's a
think
rock
about
star.
London?
He's badass. Yeah, he's honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's cool.
he seems like a
I
cool
like
guy.
him. He lives in New York or something like that.
So back to the first night you guys get there, right? Everybody obviously is probably intimidated by the cameras, and there was free booze. How many, like, those guys were all
Dude,
so drunk. Like, London's on the floor, Weasel's, everyone's drawing on Weasel. Like, how
well, it wasn't
crazy was that first night for
controlled. You
you?
know what I mean? If you're at a bar, you're not going to serve someone if they're already drunk. But we just had unlimited control, so kind of balled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I didn't, but some of those guys did. Weasel, London, a bunch of guys were just wasted, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I like my beverages, so doing reality TV, that's the one thing I would never do though, especially the first day you get there, is like get embarrassingly drunk
Yeah, man.
on reality TV.
I remember
Yeah.
the first episode. I
So,
was
like,
listening, and I go, Sinister, do I really sound? I go, damn, I didn't know I had a high voice. I didn't know I sounded. You know what I'm saying? People think I'm a girl on the phone. They're like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, I'm a dude. I didn't know my voice was that high. So, but whatever.
so the show was kind of weird in different senses. Like all those VH1 shows, they did like the challenges and stuff. What was your favorite challenge, would you say, that you
Man,
participated
surfing,
in?
because these fins came out of the water, and we thought they were sharks, but they were dolphins. But man, holy shit, dude! Yeah, that's terrifying being by a shark. But it was a dolphin. But
I'm terrified of water
yeah,
that I
yeah,
can't see under personally. Hey Reggie, have you sent the invite? Because I don't. If I
Yeah, I
pop
seen
over,
it.
I
Well,
don't know
no,
if I have.
yeah, I
I'll
sent it, but
lose
she
you.
didn't join yet.
Okay, because she just messaged me. So, but she did say she'll pop on. What was your least favorite
paintball,
challenge?
where you had to carry Daisy, because we really had welts. Like, it didn't show on there, but we were messed up, man. A couple guys had broken noses from fights, broken fingers, welts everywhere, but they don't show that. You know what I mean? But we were beat up, dude.
Yeah. How many episodes? Like, how long were you there
9
in the house
episodes,
filming
and
for?
it was top 4, I think. Yeah. And my ex-fiance of 12 years, she didn't want to come on the show. It would have caused a lot more drama, and I think that's why they didn't want me on there. You know, that's just my opinion.
She's gonna hop on. I think she's just getting ready a little bit. So
Okay.
she's gonna hop on in a couple minutes to say hi.
Also, you froze for like 30 seconds when I was talking, so I don't know.
I Facebooked her because I can't Instagram because I'm doing a live. So I just Facebooked her and said, hop on.
That's what's up. Where are you at right now?
Pardon me?
Where are you at?
I'm in
what
Canada,
state? Where are you?
my friend.
Oh,
I live in Vancouver, BC, right across from, I think, Seattle.
I didn't take
geography in high school, so.
That's what's up.
What about, and so you left Chicago, are you still in Nashville is where your farm is?
I'm like an hour away in Henrietta, Tennessee, Ashland City, Tennessee.
So what's the nightlife like for you out there? Is there one?
Well,
what do you do other than gardening and stuff like that?
Every night I rehearse. I play drums, piano, guitar, sing. I got like 50 originals, and I've been working on that and playing a couple shows.
Well,
doing a
where
couple
can we
videos
find your music? Like, is it just on your Instagram? Do you have a Spotify? Like,
YouTube would be Chi-Chi's Farm.
Okay.
And that's that got some of the country stuff on there, or whatever.
How did you feel when you got eliminated off of the show?
Man, and I knew Sinister was staying, and I was just, it sucks not to be picked last on dodgeball or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not wanted. You know you're not wanted. you gotta go. Yeah. It's just, it don't feel good.
Did you, and I asked all of the guys this, or any of the cast members that we interview, because we do like the Bad Girls Club spin-off Love Games, we talked to all those guys. Were you actually interested in a relationship? Or also were you actually interested in Daisy?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, she lives in California, I was in Chicago, it would be hard to work it out. But if you fall in love, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you can't help the way you feel inside. You know what I mean? But I didn't get to that point. But I could imagine if falling in love with a girl, I would move to Canada, to freaking Australia, wherever. You know what I'm saying? That'd be amazing. That would be like a movie.
But were you open to it, I guess, is like, were you open to falling in love with her in general? Like, you were attracted, that was clear, you were attracted to her.
Yeah, I was, but it didn't break my heart, you know. I mean, I cried maybe a little bit.
Hey, man.
But I mean, whatever.
Hey, we can all cry, it's fine.
Yeah, she's beautiful, she's awesome, all that, like, yeah, who wouldn't want to date her? I mean, I liked her personality and everything, you know.
She seems like a really sweet woman. Like, truthfully, she seems like a very nice. Like, I think maybe, possibly, she went through some stuff after her show, and it changed her lifestyle to now. She's like, doesn't really do social media too much, doesn't like that, and she's very, like, hipster.
She's working on herself.
Yeah, she's just chilling and doing her life, but. That's what I was talking to her while I was researching you again today, and I was like, dude, it's so fucking weird watching this after I've talked to you so many times.
You investigated me, bro?
Yeah. I definitely Googled you. I do my research.
Oh,
So,
snap. All right,
so
that's what's up.
you were eliminated from Love, or sorry, not Love Games. You were eliminated from Daisy of Love, and then what was the process after that? Like, where do you go? Do they keep you in a hotel for like a long period of time?
You just go for your outtakes. So you go to the hotel for a day and chill out, and then the next day you do your outtakes, and then you just get on the plane, you go home. And,
That's it, eh?
yeah, they paid us $100 a day. I was there for I made $1,400, 2 weeks. I was there. I made $1,400 on Daisy of Love, and then everybody wanted pictures with me. I didn't make any money or nothing, but you know what I mean. It just felt good.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
awesome.
that was a question somebody had in the chat. Was did you make money off of Daisy of Love?
A little.
And
Well,
were
they
you
would
paid?
send us. They would send us to
Yeah.
New York or like New Jersey or something, and there'd be just a line of like girls around the block just to take a picture with us. So they sent us to a bunch of appearances and stuff like that. But I just felt dumb all the time because they'd be like, the celebrities are coming in. And I'm like, I'm a heating air conditioning guy in Chicago. I'm not a celebrity, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just always felt dumb being called that, you know?
Yeah.
Also, a question: why didn't they do a reunion? Do you know? Like, was it ever offered and then people just said no, or?
I mean, I don't know if it was that popular, you know? Maybe it was. I don't know. I mean, I've watched it only twice.
Really?
But yeah,
It's
I
on
just recently
Tubi
watched
for
it.
anybody who wants to watch it. Tubi's a free streaming service. Daisy Love
That's
on
what's
there.
up.
Check it out.
That's what's up.
Um, okay, so the transition period here, you were eliminated, and then you go
Yeah.
home, and there's that time period between you and I Love Money. Were you ever
Yeah.
offered anything other than that show?
Yeah, man.
Because, like,
So
I'm
they
not
wanted
gonna lie, you were like the sweetheart of the show. So I was like, if anybody was gonna get a spin-off for like their own dating show, I kind of thought it would have been you.
everything's just talk, but they had agreements for us to have our own show, me and Sinister, and that guy. He you know what he did, right? To his
Sorry?
girlfriend. You know what the guy did to his girlfriend, the winner of I Love Money 3?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he murdered
So
some.
I don't want to
I
say
don't
it,
want
but
to
so
talk about
then,
that either.
yeah, so then that's why all those shows stopped. But yeah, they had something planned for us, and I just did the I Love Money 4, and then I was actually on a Party Down South for one episode as Murray's best friend because they're all my homeboys, and that was a blast too. So
Hey, Reg, can you tag her in the comments? For some reason, it's not popping up for me. So would you do reality TV again?
man, I would love it. Like, yes, sir. Like that'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. I mean, anybody can make a pilot of their life and admit it, you know?
I think it would be really cool. Like, I like what Lacey did. I also want to dive into that and how that experience for you was. Because
Oh,
how did that go? Because I
it,
haven't
it was.
seen that because not gonna lie, I can't afford to like subscribe to every streaming service in the world. But how was that experience? You guys all got together, a bunch of people that you filmed with, and like how many years later? What was the experience like?
Well, we see, it was amazing. She did a professional job, and she had all those big stars like Farrah and Ashley and Callie. I love her. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And you know what I'm saying? It was fun, and we were all there, and we felt like important again just for one day. It felt good to feel like that, you know? And it turned out pretty good.
Where did you guys film that at?
Las Vegas.
And so I hate to ask, but like, were your flights and everything comped for you to fly out, or was it all everyone pays and comes and does it themselves?
I don't really remember because I fly so much, you know, like
Give
I just
me
sleep
1
on the
second. I'm
plane.
gonna pause. I'm just.
All right. Booyah.
Joey's on 12, stopping to get them.
Thanks, Mama Bear.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. Daisy's just doing a little prep. She's gonna hop on in a
Oh,
couple
shit.
minutes.
Putting a
She's not
little
gonna hop on too long.
green.
We won't keep everybody for too long, but I think it'd be really cool to like see you guys, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean
Virtual
too.
hug. Oh, Daisy, I love you.
I virtually hug her all the time. She's like, genuinely, when you watched her on the show, I will say this, she was portrayed as being a fake person, but like, now that I've spoken to her now for like, what, 2 months, I've talked to her on a personal level, that's genuinely who she is. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
who she is. She's
Yep.
a nice girl, and she's like really like calm and like, you know,
Yeah,
like, so.
I think someone did that before, like did a fake accent on Flavor Flav or something, and then halfway through, like lost her accent.
Oh, she had a fake accent?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't notice that.
I don't know who it was, but it was funny. So yeah, Daisy's real. Yeah, for real.
All right, well, let's take the few minutes while she gets ready, and let's talk about I Love Money 4, because we didn't really get to see it. So,
Oh, dude,
what was that experience like for you?
man, it was badass. We were in Mexico, like on a little island. It was amazing, and Britannia was there, Mindy was there, Punisher was there. There are a whole bunch of people, and man, I was gonna go far, but I just messed up on one of these things, climbing up. I forgot to grab and save the animals, and then I got to go home. So then I
Well, the
tried to fight
NDA
Punisher.
is long gone by now, so like, how early were you eliminated?
I think I went 4 episodes.
That's still pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you know who won that season?
Mindy,
Mindy.
$250,000. Damn, son.
And that was the girl from Rock of Love, right?
Yeah, she's like super hot, brown hair.
Yeah, the one who went back to her husband. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Mindy, like the really nice Southern girl.
Who?
What, are you talking Mindy, the girl who made it to like the finale and then he picked the other girl?
I'm not sure.
She was like really pretty and like she looked like
her
the
brown
sweetest.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe,
she didn't look like she's ever done anything wrong in her entire life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So what was that like? Like how did that come about? Because obviously there were talks of other shows possibly for you, but like how did they come up with I Love Money for you? Like what were the talks like?
Went on 3. He was on 3 with Homeboy, and then I was on 4. And then
Okay.
Yeah.
How
It
did
was pretty
Sinister
cool, man.
do on his season? I didn't watch that show, I'm not gonna lie.
I think he only made it a few episodes as well. Because we weren't together, you know. We gotta like team up, be homeboys.
It would have been cool if they put you both on the same season.
Yeah.
But it would have kind of sucked if you guys had to be on opposite teams.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I
True.
mean?
Well, he did that to me on Days of Love with the band. He tried to pick the other band, but I was with London, so I had the golden ticket. It didn't matter about ourselves. We had London, so.
Also, guys, please don't mind me. I know it bothers some people, but this isn't the view. I am going to have a cigarette. I will keep it as much off camera as possible, but I am a smoker, and sometimes we do this for like an hour. So please don't judge me for it. It's not vaping. It's not as pretty, but...
I just got a heart, I think.
I get a lot of shit about it. People don't like when I smoke on camera, and it's like, man, sometimes these can go, like, this won't last that long, so don't worry. Like, we'll get Daisy on, and then we can wrap up. But sometimes these can last for hours. I'm like...
I'm blessed for anybody who want to talk to me at all, you know? So, that's awesome. Thank you.
So, what happened for you career-wise, reality-wise, after I Love Money? Were you offered any other shows? Either then you said you were on, what was it?
Party Down South?
Yeah. Other than that, were you offered any other shows? You on from VH1 or nothing?
No, sir.
They never contacted you again?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, we need to write a really strongly worded letter to somebody right now.
Yeah.
We need me back.
Because people did ask, and I don't want to be messy, you don't have to answer, but what did you get paid to do I Love Money versus I Love Daisy?
So every
Daisy
show you do, the first one you get 100, you get 2, then 3, then 4 an episode. And then, but you know those Jersey Shore and Party Down South people, they made 6 figures, you know. They had a lot of seasons, and people like that show.
Were you supposed to be like a reoccurring cast member on Party Down South?
No, I just knew all those people because they came to the Big and Rich shows, and that's how I met him downtown Nashville. And Murray got kicked out of Hard Rock because he don't wear shoes, because I don't know if his feet fit or not. But he's like my best friend out of all those guys, and he invited me to come down to Georgia during a filming, and I broke up Tiffany and her boyfriend because I gave her a body shot, and I was doing like the sexy one and spitting in her mouth and stuff, and then doing some crazy
What?
other stuff. Yeah, I stole a pig and put some of her bathing suit on there, and I was just getting drunk. I knew I was going to be on one episode, so I'm like, let's do this. I just went, I went hard.
You spat in your mouth on camera?
Well, I do a body. It's just like you pick her up, and then you put her on the bar and do push-ups on her face, and then you do like the waterfall, you drip it down, and her tongue's down there. And then you do half of it, and then you spit it in their mouth, and you smack them. Not hard. It's like they like it for some reason. I don't know.
Y'all get down a lot differently out there in fucking the US of A than we get down in Canada. I'll tell you that much, man.
I've retired.
I've never seen that at a bar here.
I've retired. So
well,
sorry, lady. Unless you got $20.
So that brings me to the next question, actually. So. Are you, like, it's been so many years, are you married? Do you have kids? What's going on in that aspect?
I haven't had a girlfriend since October 2015. Her name was Kayla. I still love her. We're together 3 years. And before that, I was with Tiffany for a year, Shalom for 3 years. But I haven't had a girlfriend since 2015. So I don't know what's going on. I've been working on the farm and working on self-development and spending time with family and meditating and serving, you know what I mean, and trying to just better my life, I guess, and get rid of my ego. That's why, and be humble, and I don't know. Those are the things I like,
But you don't have any kids?
No kids.
No? How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
Old enough to party. Woo, woo.
All right, hold on
44,
1 second. I'm just going to respond.
44. Can you see that?
You don't look like you aged.
Well, thank you. Try not to.
So Daisy's gonna hop on, and then we can always wrap up. She said she was just doing her makeup. I just messaged her and asked her to hop on again. So if you could do one more reality show, like if you could ideally be cast for one thing right now, what would you pick?
I would love like American Idol and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I've tried out a few times, didn't make it.
No.
Yeah, and then there's age restriction on one of the shows, and I don't know. I just love music. I do it every day. At least.
What kind of music do you sing?
Well, I do a bunch of originals, but I love singing now. Bruno Mars, Sam Smith, Christina Aguilera, Rihanna, Charlie Puth, the Panty Droppers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I already been singing heavy metal, rock, and I'm trying to get into that. Justin Bieber, he's amazing, man. Like for real, his songs they go hard. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you want the Panty Droppers.
Yeah, that's what the girls like. If I can't find band members, I'll just have to play some tracks with my loop pedal, like Ed Sheeran or something. But you have to have that. You gotta get the girls dancing. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of my vibe too.
Yeah, or guys, girls or guys. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to, whatever.
I sing it's funny because I don't post my music on my page really because I don't want people to judge me as much, but when I go live sometimes I'll be in the forest like with your farm. I go to the woods, I build my hippie circles, and like I'll just belt out music, and people are like, I didn't know you had a voice, and I'm like, yeah, because I was actually on Canadian Idol myself as well.
Really?
I didn't make it far, and you'll never be able to find the footage, anybody. So please don't fucking
look for
it, because you
audition song.
I was 16, and I'm 32 now.
What was your song? What was your audition song?
Okay, nobody judge me, but it was "Beautiful Girls" by Sean Kingston.
Okay. Sean Kingston.
Fucking terrible song choice. What did you audition? What was your audition song? You gotta remember, bro. Like,
it was Mercy.
Memorable.
It was Mercy, and I just didn't go hard on the chorus enough, and it's just like, so,
really?
Because you got to belt notes, and you got to give people goosebumps, and you got to show them your range. You know what I mean? So
see, I've been trying to figure out what I think for me, figuring out your voice style for vocal artists is a very difficult situation. Like, for me, I like pop music, stuff like that, Ed Sheeran, but I don't know if I should sing stuff like that. You know, I've got a little bit of a raspier voice. Like, that's not, I see you red. Like, that's not.
I was just going to say, you're
singing, but like stuff like that, or Ed Sheeran, or, you know, like that kind of music vibes with my soul. I just recently saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers, may I say, and it was so beautiful to see a live band.
Was he in his underwear, Flea?
No, I think they're a little too old for that now, buddy. I think they're all in, like,
Did you never see the Red? No, just kidding.
They're in like their 60s now, I think, maybe. No, not that old.
Hey, I was going to say, like, you're the only person on this whole earth with your voice, and when you stay true to yourself, like the way you're talking to me, and you sing that way, then it's believable and it's authentic, and people will gravitate to that. So, like, a lot of singers their whole life are trying to find their voice. They have it. Just talk normal and have joy and happiness, and that's it. That's your voice.
Are you?
No one has it, bro.
Are you religious at all?
I'm not religious because it puts separation on people, but everyone has their own relationship with their higher power or whatever. And I love everybody and everything. I just don't like to put separation. Like, I'm Catholic, I'm big and rich tour manager, I'm a carpenter, I'm Republican, I'm Christian. It's just separation when we're all brothers and sisters. You know what I mean?
Keep it separated.
You gotta keep it separated. That was my mom.
You know, 48 other people just joined. Oh, why does it only say 8? My Instagram, literally, it doesn't work for me very well on here. Like, I don't get it. I can't read all the comments. They disappear, and then it'll be like 48 people joined. It says 6 to me, or 8.
Uh-oh. 200, and we get the shirt that comes off. No, just kidding.
So,
someone
also,
get their
what
uncle
we wanted
off
to
the
talk
dance
about.
floor?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
So what was your experience with dealing like, so when you did your show, the internet wasn't as big as it is now, obviously, but like, what was your experience post shows dealing with people judging you, and like, how did that go for you?
Surprisingly, a lot of people liked me, and that's why it made me feel so good. Like, they want to take a picture, they want to say hi, so I'd always respond, especially to the people like what society would say is fat or ugly or dork. Those are the people that I love, so I'd always respond to those, and still have tons of relationships with kids in wheelchairs and like trailer park kids, and, you know, like all the special people. So I love that. You know,
well,
good.
And that's the thing, is you came off as a sweetheart on there, so I think I don't think you really had a bad edit at all.
Yeah.
Did they ever? Oh, she's about to join. So
Daisy.
She said 1 minute. I'll be right there.
Okay.
She knows our Instagram, right?
I love her so much. I don't go to the States very often because it's terrifying to me. We're really peaceful in Canada.
Yeah.
But like, I do like to travel, and I'm like, we talked about it. Like, if I do go out, I believe she's in Vegas still.
Okay.
That we're gonna link up and like go, because she's a singer, obviously. So she likes to do karaoke. So we're gonna link up and go do karaoke out in Vegas together. Because I'm gonna go out to Vegas for my wedding, probably.
Oh, dude! Congratulations.
Well, I'm not engaged yet, and it probably won't be for the wedding. It'll probably be just to go get fucked up for a weekend. You know what I mean? Like,
my mom just crawled underneath me to go past the camera and get me a beer. I didn't want to cut you off.
Hi, Mom.
I go, you don't got to do that,
Mama.
Mama. Yeah, this is my mom. She's so pretty. I love her so much. I love her.
Actually gorgeous. Wow. You gave your son some good looks there, lady.
Thank you.
And then, so you're getting married in Vegas. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Well, no, I'm not gonna get married in Vegas. And I'm not even engaged. I plan ahead that I want to afterwards. Like I think that's probably where I'd want to go to, just like afterwards to get fucked up for a weekend with all my friends or something, or maybe even the bachelor party.
That's what's up.
You know, like
I mean,
What?
I've been to Vegas a lot. My favorite part is just people watching and just going around. Cause I already been to all the clubs and like I'm just over it, I guess. And like
It's so
I find
different in
joy.
Canada though, because like Vegas or like I've been to LA. I've traveled, and like having people walk up to you and like try and take pictures with you, and then they charge you, and like it's such a different atmosphere out there.
Yeah,
Like
you can't
here, we're
charge
all really
someone, dude.
friendly. If I see an old lady crossing the street and she's slow and she needs help, like
Yeah.
let's go, you know, like. And I don't see that in the States anytime I've ever been there. It's actually kind of terrifying.
Well, yeah, that's setting an example. And then I believe bringing joy to other people, like the lady, that's the most valuable currency in this whole world is bringing joy to other people. And when you pick up trash in front of someone or help the old lady, people take notice and they're like, oh, what's up? And they're going to do that. So we just have to keep doing that and setting examples. And everything has to be acts of love. It's hard to be a leader. If someone comes up to you and is like, says something horrible about your mom and want to kill you, they need the most love. You know what I mean? They really do. They're lashing out. Like, it's how we react to bad situations. You know, to be a leader's hard. Like, we got to love everyone. Everyone needs love. You know?
And that's why we're doing like this reality positivity thing, is
Yeah.
because, or positivity, I guess. But it's because so many people were on these shows, and then all of these fans, especially during the pandemic, they were all brought back onto all these streaming services, right? So everybody's now, everyone's getting new clout, and they're all relevant again. And it's like, not that it matters to me, but it's like, I want them to express how it affected them. You know what I mean? Like, how did, like, a lot of these people were edited really poorly, or you looked like an asshole on TV. Like,
they can do that.
You know, but how did that affect your life afterwards, and how have you changed that? You know, because I think for some people, they were edited so poorly that it actually ruined a lot of people's lives, right?
Well, some people had, everyone had a big heart, but they would capture some of the immature things they would say and just pile them up on top of each other. You know what I mean? Well, he's really not that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? But they edited me pretty good, except for the dune buggies. I knew how to do stick shift. They made it look like I didn't know how. But I was the one just ripping up and tearing up. That was me, bro. Flex didn't know how. He was fucking choking, stalling. Like, but so they edit stuff like that, you know, to make other people look good, which I don't care.
Do you think that there was anything that, like, looking back on that show, Daisy of Love, do you think there was anything that was like overtly edited or produced to make it look a complete other way than it was, other than obviously that?
No, everything was authentic, you know. It was really authentic. Like I said, everyone did what they wanted, and they had people that were called story, and they'd sometimes come say, hey, you haven't talked to Daisy for a while, like maybe you should say something. Like, put an idea in your head, not telling you what to do.
There, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. And then go over the...
I don't remember the whole show, but didn't you get into like a physical fight with your bestie?
Oh no, I think Cage got mad, slapped a hat off me, and that's it. No, we didn't get. Oh yeah, we got in a cage fight. We got in a UFC fight. Yeah, but I didn't throw one punch on him.
They did that for a reason, though.
Well, I trained, right? So I was a trained fighter, so I didn't throw one punch on Sinister. I didn't want to. And I just let him throw like 100, and he hit me with 2 and almost knocked me out. So then I just choked him out, you know, like a little baby. But he's strong. He almost knocked me out, but I just didn't want to punch him. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think she's just about ready to.
Yeah, Darcy, do you think you could tell Daisy that we're reality
positivity
Facebook? Like that's Instagram? Because
I don't know how to message on Instagram without ending my live. Can
maybe
you just
if you like pause it and then just like home screen? You
quiet
say you still talk to
on set.
you say you still talk to Flex, right? What's his name? From your season of Daisy of Love.
Yeah, the producers did know that we knew each other because I drove him to the audition and he talked about me, and that's how that's how I got on the show. He had
Oh, great.
to go through a few auditions. I just went to the last one.
Did he do it because he actually liked her, or did
He
he
did.
do it because he wanted to gain more traction?
No, he's a rock star. He liked her. He liked her more than I did, maybe. I don't know. I
Because
just
he was
thought
the
that they were
final
more
four.
compatible. Yeah, yeah. So like he made it farther than me, so she liked him more or whatever. And he's
So
a
you
badass,
were
he's a badass
eliminated,
musician.
and then he was eliminated next, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, and that's what people need to understand.
I was
Production.
so I was so happy when I got home. I mean, I was mad, but then the next day, Sinister was there. I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you're here with me now." Nah, I was a little
Oh,
jealous.
Jazz Monet, hi, nice to see you, darling.
Love you,
She is
Ladiva.
from Bad Girls Club season 11.
Oh, snaps.
She does a lot
Hit my
of
DMs, girl.
our
You want to go to the farm?
she does a lot of interviews with us.
That's what's up.
Jazz, you want to jump on and say a quick hi? I'm not running our page, Reg, so you would have to check. But while we wait for Daisy, fucking hey, hi, and hello. Poor
We
girl.
need a drum roll.
I want to come on. I'm just getting ready. I'm like, listen, you're beautiful. Just put on a pair of sunglasses and say hello for 5 minutes.
Daisy, Daisy,
Daisy.
Daisy.
Everyone tag Daisy. Let's just piss her off. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I don't want to be that guy. So we've talked about basically anything. Is there anything really that you want to add on to this? Like anything that you want to tell us you're doing, what we should watch out for?
Well, I would say, I gotta think about that for a second.
Take your time. We've got a
I
little bit of
already
time to wait for Daisy
said it.
anyway.
You know, like sometimes, like when you feel alone with no friends, no one likes you, you feel like a loser. If you go out and do something nice for a stranger, it just changes your whole life. Your vibration level comes up and it opens you up for abundance of blessings from the universe. And we're not losers or whatever. We're always loved, no matter what. Someone always loves us, you know. So that's just my thing, is just to try to spread love and bring universal consciousness. Because there's like 20,000 kids starving a day, every day. But none of the little kids in Hollywood and stuff know about that. They just know about every lyric about, WAP. You know that song WAP?
Yep. Wet ass
Yeah, like all the
pussy.
kids know the lyrics, Gucci Gang, but they don't know they could save another kid's life in Afghanistan. They're selling their youngest kids for like $200-300 just to feed the other kids, and none of us, they're not telling us about it or anything. Like, I mean, if we knew about it, like we'd be making companies to help do something about it. You know what I mean? Where the little 10-year-old girl can mow the grass and be responsible for another 10-year-old girl's life. You know how empowering that would be for that little girl, instead of every billboard on the highway is this Gucci purse. So when I put it at the Grammys, which I'm going to buy every billboard in and out of every town, and it's going to be about that company, how we can be responsible for other people's lives. You know what I mean? Instead of working for ourselves selfishly all the time. That's the best feeling in the whole world. I don't know if you can hear me. You froze. Maybe I
I
talked
can.
too
Yeah,
much.
sorry, my thing froze because she messaged me again. She said she'll be here in a second.
But that's my thing. That's one of my dreams. Is when I do get millions of dollars, that people will take notice that I'm just giving it back to help other people. Like if someone already rich does it, which people they do, it doesn't hold that much. You know what I mean? Like if I live in a trailer on a farm, bro. So like if I give all my money away, God's gonna use me as a vessel for billions of dollars to flow through me to help everybody. Like there shouldn't be homeless people. There shouldn't be starving people. There shouldn't be suffering people alone. None of that. You know what I mean? That would be horrible. to be alone or not loved or family or starving to death or like in the Philippines, there's ladies that are 20 years old. They all have AIDS because they get stuck with needles just to get one bowl of rice for their whole family every day. Can you believe that? But they don't tell us about it. They just tell us about ego stuff, how to make yourself be cool. Instagram followers, it's instant gratification. You know what I mean? Dopamine as soon as someone likes your picture. But what about, there's more higher power than that. Like, I don't know.
Dude, that's some real fucking talk right
Thank
there.
you.
Like,
Thank you.
straight up, that's real. Like, people, oh, Daisy's joined us, guys. So she'll hop on in a sec. I respect that so much, man. That is like the most beautiful stuff to say because I'm very much the same way. It's like when you walk down the street each day, I compliment like 5 people, even if it's not 100% genuine. Daisy,
That's what's up.
Hello.
Daisy,
How are you guys?
here's my hug.
Your virtual hug. It's been so long.
Yeah, you're so pretty, Daisy.
Oh my god, thank you. I literally just put this together like in a sec because I had forgot to tell you, Darcy, that I was available. So
Hey,
you always
I'd
look
hold your
really
hand in public,
beautiful,
girl.
Like, you don't even need to wear makeup. You just got a beautiful face.
you guys are so sweet. Thank you.
So,
Where are you at?
Branden was saying he saw you in Vegas last year. When's the last time you guys talked?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who said that?
Chi-Chi.
Me, I seen you in Vegas for the reunion
Oh, you
show.
did? When? Where?
Shut up.
No,
We were in
I'm
Vegas last
Did you
year.
guys forget?
Ashley, Farrah, Callie. I played the piano. Lacey's.
I wasn't there.
Yes, you
That was
were.
a different person.
You were
Was
there.
I?
Shut up.
I was there in spirit, I think.
Okay. Whatever. You were there because you had your own little dressing room. I was over there trying to sneak in.
Oh yeah.
Got
Okay,
kicked
now
out by
I
your
the
security girl.
The reunion show. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Yes. Yeah. So since then, I think we have not spoke since then.
Whatever.
How's it going?
Oh, I feel blessed. I'm hanging out with my mom on the farm. She's right here. I play music every day and love life. And I'm proud of you for school and everything that your self-development stuff you're doing and working on yourself. It's amazing and inspiring.
That's really nice.
That's what's up.
This is like really beautiful. I hate to look so like emotional, but like I just watched the first episode again to review it, and it's like so cool to see people that are just on my TV doing this, like however many years ago, talking again and being like, hey, like no hard feelings. You were awesome then. You're still
We
awesome
look good
now.
together side by side.
I'm sending like
What's up?
virtual hugs
Look, I got my
to both
arm
of you
around her right now. I got my arm.
It's just so
What's
cool.
up, girl?
Oh my god.
So Daisy,
Well, I'm glad
going to
I
ask
could,
you a question or two because we're pretty much wrapped up with Chi-Chi. But like, what were your most memorable moments with this lovely gentleman on your show? Do you have any like memories of him specifically?
Yes, I do actually. I think one of my most memorable moments, and of course he's always been a sweetheart. He was always very sweet. So that's ingrained in my memory of you, Branden, being just an absolute gentleman. But one of the memories that I had was when we went on a specific kind of date, and we went like RV driving or like off-road buggy, a dune buggy.
Yeah.
And I got behind the steering wheel. Yeah, this was you, right, Branden?
What's that?
This was with you, right? The dune buggy.
I was
We were talking
badass.
about it. Yeah.
But didn't know
So
how to
I
do
go
it.
to the so we're on our little thing, and we're in the desert, and I decided I wanted to drive this dune buggy, of course. And so everyone's like, all right, so everyone gets in. I drive it, and then I'm going so fast, and everyone is freaking out. And I don't know what happened, but of course I lost control naturally, and the whole thing like flipped
Upside down.
upside down, and we all got out. I was like, oh my god, I just killed everybody, and we were was just like hugging each other because it was like flip, and
Happy
we
to
were
be
like,
alive.
we were all like, God, I was like, oh my, I felt so bad. I felt so horrific that I had done this. And we got out, and I just started like fell to the ground and just started laughing so hard. And I think Branden got mad and was like, what? Why are you laughing? I'm like, because it was kind of funny. and then so we were like hugging each other, crying, laughing. I couldn't even stop laughing so hard because like I was like, I cannot believe like I just almost killed everybody in this dune buggy, like flipping it.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
so
was some of the funnest times of my whole life. Like, just the whole experience. It was amazing, you know. The
That's
skunk
yeah,
was
so
not amazing.
beautiful. That's because people don't understand that. Like, it was, like, yeah, we can rewatch it every other day online or whatever, but like this was an actual experience for you guys. So it's like that's some of the funnest times you guys had, and it's really beautiful to always have the opportunity to reconnect people.
yeah,
What was your favorite
absolutely.
memory out of all of the show that you had with Daisy?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, just kissing. I love her lips. So I just like when I kiss. I just love like when I kiss her. It's just like different than kissing other girls. It's like I don't know. It
I
was
feel
just
like
like
we did like Daisy and porno of love.
I try not to be too douchebag on camera, but yeah, getting hot right now just thinking
What
about it.
about
So
the idea that I got? You tattooed my lips on you.
Yeah, somebody just
yeah, I
asked,
did.
do you still have those tattooed on you?
Well, you can't remove. I didn't remove it.
I'm so flattered. Thank you. I'm honored.
I don't know if you could see, but it's down here by this R.
Let's see, show the fans. So a lot of people are saying like people are really
Got your
mean
lip?
to you, Daisy.
Wait, what?
I'm just trying to read a couple of the fan comments because I don't want to keep you guys too long. But people are saying that you had a really, like, people were really mean to you.
Hell
Do
no.
you feel like people were mean to you? Like, did you get a lot of hate afterwards?
Is that what they're saying?
Well, it just says they were so mean to her. Daisy's such a sweet
Like the
soul.
girls on the show,
I feel
or
bad
just
for her, especially on the parents episode.
oh,
Heather
okay,
was
so
the girl who's mean to Daisy.
no, yeah, don't feel bad, guys, because like it was what it was. I'm
You're a rock star.
fine now. It was just just the way that it went, and I have zero animosity, sad feelings, like nothing. I feel absolutely nothing about that, and
I should have been
it was
top two, at least.
yeah, like it was a thing at the time, and I did get I got the silver lining was me and Heather Chadwell were nominated for like the best fight on reality TV.
Yeah.
And so that was a silver lining, and yeah, but that was just, I mean, it was natural, but it was also, it was a television show, so I didn't have any negative feelings or anything. I mean, I did at the time when she threw me off the stage practically, but I was like, I thought you said this was not gonna happen. And
You're
like,
a very
so
large girl in comparison to you. You're like very petite and small.
well, everyone's larger than me, so yeah, like I always think I'm bigger than I am, clearly. Not to mention that I was wearing like 6-inch heel stilettos.
Woo!
And I think I've said this
Talking.
before, but if it wasn't for Ricky Rackman being there at the exact moment, I would have fallen off the stage and like broke my neck. But I have like really good cat reflexes, so she pushed me and I was literally pushed off the stage, but I grabbed onto Ricky Rackman and like he pulled me up, and then I was just like, wow. I didn't really want to fight because I don't enjoy fighting. It's not something that I promote or condone or anything, because I grew up in a very violent
Wait a
home,
minute.
and
Hold on. Aren't you related to a fighter?
Yes, she
Yes,
is.
He's like De La Hoya or something like that.
there's
Wait a
so
minute.
Oh, what's his name?
Liar. Oscar.
I can't.
You
pronounce
guys are
or something?
embarrassing me. Like Oscar De La Hoya, yes, he's my
De La
uncle.
It's in your
Hoya.
blood, baby. You're a fighter. No one
I would
does
love her,
mess with you.
but you know, I don't, you know, so I don't know. Like, I think it's just because I'm Spanish and like we're kind of feisty, but I try not to, you know, I try not to fight at all. When I was growing up, I mean, I had to like stick up for myself a lot. A lot of girls were always, you know, the whole thing with Heather. That was like normal for me when I was growing up. Older girls would always jump me and like try to beat me up, but I always stood my ground and believed. Oh, thank you. I just believed in sticking up for myself all the time, and I've had some crazy incidents, but I won't go into that for another time. But
I think that's
yeah, so
the
again,
point
I'm totally
too. Is like
fine.
you
I
guys
don't even
all
hate.
went through.
I'm not even mad at Heather.
You guys all went through so much, and that's the point. It's like, and just like, especially because me and you, Daisy, we've talked personally. Like knowing you personally now and watching you, it's like you're still the same person, but you've grown so much. And then even Branden talking to you, like you're still the same people, but you've grown in so many different beautiful ways that it's just like really. I personally want to thank you, and I'm grateful that I get this opportunity because like I loved those shows growing up, and like I've always had that interest in it. So watching and like having this opportunity to bring you guys together to talk is just like really fucking cool.
Thank you for
It is.
having me.
You
Yeah.
know, like,
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
it's just really
inviting
awesome.
me.
Because honestly, out of all of the shows that I've talked to my cast members from, or not my cast members, that cast members, your show, Daisy, is the one that most people have said was not scripted.
Yeah, I mean, none of
Everybody
the
else
shows
said all of those shows, like Love and Hip Hop, shit like that, all of them are like forced. Bad Girls Club,
None of it's scripted.
Well, the thing I have to say about that is, you know, Rock of Love, I think included these shows are not scripted in a sense. I don't read a script and then give out lines like a normal TV show or a movie or film. And everything is improv, but there is a direction by the producers. Like you just can't go off on some random tangent. So their job is to keep everyone. They already have a story plot. They've already planned out things like dates, ventures, you know, certain moments that are going to occur. And in that sense, it is scripted because you know there's a story plot. But as far as you know, once they have a camera rolling on you, that's generally all natural, all improv, all real. And there were moments when, you know, I was directed by the producers and everything where they would say, like, you know, this is what's going to happen. Maybe mention this or sort of, you know, if you're, you know, on the lines of something like this, use your own words, like whatever. So that was pretty much the gist of that. And I think that was pretty much the same thing on Rock of Love and I Love Money and those shows by 51 Minds. That's sort of how they conducted it. And as far as any other shows that were, you know, that are on, you know, Bad Girls Club or something like that, I don't know about those shows. But I know that's how the shows on 51 Minds sort of operates. That's how they do things. And I don't know, they might have changed it, but that was how I experienced it. That's how they work, and I could just, you know, I know when I'm watching them, but that's, you know, I
you know what's
envision
going on.
like what's happening. Yeah, I know what's happening.
Somebody asked Daisy, do you have any new upcoming tracks from Black Star Electrica?
Wow, thank you for asking that. I really appreciate that. I hope that, you know, you guys are, that you know, whatever I do is you guys support, and I really appreciate the support. Actually, it means a lot to me. So I am in the process of sort of revisiting that, and I have a ton of music that's not finished that I want to try to get it done. And you know, school and some other personal things really sort of took a toll on me, but now I'm like totally been motivated and inspired by so many things this year that I'm ready to like get back to doing that, to doing what I love, and hopefully people will enjoy it and support that. It, you know, I mean, as best as they would like. And I am so grateful for this. I'm so grateful to be able to talk about this. So grateful to share, you know, my things that I love and the things that I work, you know, hard to try to be entertaining to everybody. So thank you.
You guys
Hey,
are just...
Daisy.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Gigi.
Can you turn your head to the side like this for a minute?
Me?
Yeah.
Like this side or?
Wait, the other way.
Are you trying to get my mugshot? Like
the other way. Turn the other way. Turn your
Which
head
way?
the other way.
This
Towards
this
me.
way. Oh,
Okay.
I see where you're going with this.
I tried to give you a kiss, but you
I
went the
see
wrong
what's
way.
happening here. This reminds me of that old show, like Hollywood Squares or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What's
see
up?
where you're going with that.
Yeah, that's all.
It's
That's
very
my
clever
game.
of you.
You know,
Very, very clever.
it's been really beautiful to have you guys reconnect, and I hope that even after this, maybe like, you know, nobody can force a friendship or anything like that, but I hope that you guys understand you always share that bond of what you experience together, and nobody ever else in life is ever going to have that, right? So
Right. It was like it's like a little sorority, or something that will be forever, living in infamy. I mean, it's not that big a deal, but like,
Daisy,
it's a really great experience. I'm so thankful for it. I'm really happy. We definitely have, I bonded with, particular people, and Chi, Branden,
thanks for having me for so
Trip and
long.
Sinister.
Thank you.
I would be so honored to be lifetime friends with them, of course.
We are, for sure. We hung out in Nashville. We hung out like 5, 6 times. You took me to all your friends' houses in LA. I could barely keep up. We were with Black Label Society on the tour, and it was that was amazing. That was one of my favorite memories. That was awesome.
Nice.
You probably don't
said
remember.
Awesome.
that they would love if we could do like a Zoom meeting with all of the cast from Daisy of Love.
I can get Sinister, my homeboy, so
That's
we're
Well, you
always
talked
together.
about.
a thought.
I will take that into consideration, guys, but don't hold on to any of that idea. We'll talk about it, but
It would be an exclusive, so whoever,
yeah, we're all gonna need a paycheck for that. Like,
We got 27 people right now. Fucking, we're killing it, son.
we're
well,
on
you know
fire.
what? Daisy's brought us the most views from our page since we've done it, and our page
Stop.
was
You
originally
guys
dedicated to
know.
Bad Girls Club, so
That's
Look at her.
which is kind of fucking
Look at
awesome,
me.
right?
That's right.
Like, obviously your show was popular, and that's what I always want you to know too. Like, just on a personal note, because we speak personally, like, I think you were such a sweetheart, and I'm just so happy that you were given the experiences you were in life, so other people got to view you, like, and I'm grateful I
Thank
got the
you.
experience to do our interview, so that we are now friends, and it's like, you were so genuine. It is actually like really beautiful to come across people that are as pure as you and as nice as you to other people. It's nice, and it's just like, it brings warmth. Like, moments like this, guys, this is why we do this page. Reality
This is why we do
positivity.
it, son.
You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's no animosity, no hard feelings. They filmed together years ago. It didn't work, but like, this is what it's about. It's talking about it and being just like who you are now.
Hey, I'm drinking moonshine out of a pickle jar. So what's up? Come get some.
Oh, Daisy, you don't
I mean,
drink
there's no
anymore, do
other
you?
way to drink moonshine.
Daisy, you don't drink anymore, do you?
No, it's not really. I drink, maybe some wine
That's what's
here and there,
up.
but
That's what's up.
it's not something that I really just can't. I just and besides, I get like a horrible hangover, and then I can't, and then my whole day is ruined.
I'll
But
take care of it.
I don't like quote me on that, because you never know. I could be drunk tomorrow. Who knows? But I try not to.
Cheers,
I try to
Chi-Chi.
participate.
Oh,
I
yes,
try to
what's up?
participate in like
Having a
sober
little
life,
shot
but
of vodka.
I don't judge anybody or anything like that. But I do occasionally indulge. So it's it's life. I got a little bit of vice.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what's up.
guys, I gotta say, this has been a fucking blast.
Shut up.
But I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know, Brendan, I've had you for like over an hour now. I don't want to keep you too
Oh, I
long.
got such a busy schedule. I got so much going on after this. Oh my gosh.
Also, somebody just said, Daisy, he's still in love with you. You can tell, kind of idea. He still
That's right.
likes you. He was talking real nice about you, actually. He said, he's like, the only thing, like, I didn't go into it wanting love. He's like, I didn't fall in love with her, but I really connected with her on a different level.
That's really sweet, Brandon. And I feel the same way. I care about you very much, and you are a really good person, really sweet, really kind, and really respectful. And I'm so glad that I was able to meet you and be able to be part of that situation. And I don't think I could ever imagine anyone else being part of that. So you just amazing, and I'm glad I got to work with you.
Yeah, thank you. I feel the same. It's so amazing. You changed my life. Yeah,
I
thank you.
didn't change your life.
I love you.
The producers did, though.
Yeah, you could have kicked me off the first day with the Swedish guys or whatever, but you kept me around. You know what I mean? You liked me. Appreciate that, and it cares about you. You know what I mean? You could tell if someone fakely cares about you. So, and I know I liked you, and you like or whatever.
It's very sweet, very sweet. Absolutely, yeah. You guys are just really good guys, really fun people, talented. By the way, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Is this our
You know what you guys should do?
we...
You should do a collab. Do you know
What?
how much that would get you guys viewed?
Daisy, I have I got like 4 drum tracks from this guy Will Hunt. He plays with Evanescence, but I just need to put some guitars on there, and I do real good vocals. I do Logic Pro or Pro Tools. Like we could just swap MP3.
I know who William Hunt is, dude.
I'm totally down.
Sick. Like that.
Darcy, I love how you're so casual in your interviews. You're like putting makeup on your smoking. You're like drinking some tea.
I'm interviewing people that are from a reality TV series where literally all you guys did was fight, drink, and smoke on TV. I'm not Oprah Winfrey. I'm not Barbara Walters. And honestly, sometimes it takes a lot of time to do these. I'm a smoker. I like to have a drink, and like it takes time.
I know. I love it. I love it. I think it's it makes people feel a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more, not so uptight and serious about.
I want to talk to you like I'm your friend, not like I'm a fucking I've met a million celebrities. I live in Vancouver. They film a million.
A million.
Okay, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean? I've met a fair share. And I don't approach people, and that's why I got into broadcasting and journalism, is I don't approach people like I view you any different than I am. Just because you were on TV or you're a famous singer doesn't mean you're any different than I am. You just have a different life experience going on. You're still human. And I talk to anybody the same way.
I don't think I'm above anybody. I don't think I'm, I don't even think I'm, I don't think I'm really that talented. I don't think, I am just lucky, and I feel grateful, and I try to do the best that I can. And I'm so happy, Darcy, that you would, want me to be a part of any interview or anything like that. That's great. And I just want to say in the comments, somebody said that, in the comments, somebody made a mention that I just saw about having a reality con, which would be kind of cool, with all the reality stars of like the time. I think that would be really fun.
Wouldn't that be the best? You guys,
yeah.
How many
like Comic-Con, but for reality.
How many
work out?
Because what was that? There was another guy. You're a professionally trained fighter, you said. What was that guy?
No, not professionally.
It was fight or die across his neck.
Cage. He was professional, yeah.
But didn't he get beat up in the challenge?
He left before the challenge, but it's a good thing because he was a pro fighter. Like he would have hurt someone for real. Like we had these little gloves on. We were fighting for real, bro. I get hurt.
Why didn't they give you guys bigger gloves? Like why didn't they give you they were just asking you to basically kick the shit out of each other on camera.
Yeah. We had to fight for Daisy, dude. It wasn't easy. She wanted a badass rock star, UFC fighter, fucking Rico Suave.
Question.
You know what I mean?
If they asked you now, how many years has it been, guys?
2009. 14 maybe?
If they asked you to do a revamp.
I can't believe it's been that long.
If they asked you right now, VH1, MTV, whatever, they asked you right now to do a revamped 14 years later version of Daisy of Love, would you do it?
Yeah, because we're older and it would be different. We wouldn't have to act all mature and we'd be like fucking gangster. I'd be like, what's up, Daisy? We're going out, son.
Bringing you for a nice dinner at a restaurant, not the club.
We're gonna
Ain't no
go to like
little young
a
28
knitting
year old kid.
club and bingo and shit.
We're going to a
You
pottery
know,
class.
right?
I'm
We're gonna
44,
do
so
meditation and yoga, which are good things. That's a really interesting question, Darcy. I feel, I'm not opposed to anything, and it would be really fun. And, as far as my own self goes, I think that, I would hope that I could be a little bit more present and connected with these people, because it was kind of hard for me at that time to really sort of,
you don't have to duck, Mom.
really kind of care about other people. So,
Yes,
and
you
make
can.
those connections. It was like I wouldn't say I was intimidated, but I was just sort of in my own world of whatever. But I think that would be really cool. But who knows what the future
Or like,
holds?
That's
'cause,
because
like, I
London
think,
left and came back and he messed with your emotions because you really liked him and stuff, and it kind of messed everything up. And then it's just like it was weird. You know what I mean? I mean, I could imagine for you, like So don't beat yourself up, Daisy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I
Well,
will take that into strong consideration.
well,
yeah, you're a gangster.
you're so fucking cute. Well, thank you. Strong consideration. Girl, we would be best friends if I lived in Vegas, I swear to God.
We are best friends. Darcy, what are you talking
Like,
about?
we
We
talk
are
like
we are
every
totally
day.
BFFs.
Can we wear
We are
grills?
BFFs.
Can we put grills in and then walk around like
Can we
all
all
iced
meet up
out?
in Vegas? Like, let's do it. For my
Yeah,
for my
duh. Absolutely, of
bachelor
course.
party. Let's do Vegas. We'll
Yeah,
all
Oh my
meet
God,
up.
that
I
would be
got
so.
you.
Oh, I would love that.
I'm not
I'll
engaged
help throw it for you.
yet because
Yeah,
I
Oh,
want him to rent me a new apartment before he gets me a ring.
ooh, okay.
Well,
By the way, I love how you
I'm
sent me.
really sick all the time. Just so everybody knows, too, guys. Like, I'm sick all of the time because I have mold in my building. So I've had it's called
Oh no.
BSB or something like that. It's called there's
Yeah,
mold in the walls,
you
and
better get
so
out
Yeah,
of there.
yeah,
No, I don't like
girl,
it at
you come
all.
over, but I got mold. But come on in.
No,
no, I'm coming.
that is
I'm
so
coming.
dangerous for you.
You still get
So I'm
you
just
still
trying
You
to
get
like
the
help a
mold.
lot of people. There's been a
use.
lot of drama, and I'm just trying to make sure that everyone remembers this is a positivity page. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to ever confuse that with like all of these other pages where we just beat on each other and talk
We're
shit. Like, I want to make
prayers
people
for
feel
mold.
comfortable because like that's what I want. If I was ever to be
Thank you.
interviewed, you know?
Yeah, man, you have a good aura, a good positive everything. Thank
Well, I know
you.
your
Like you're
first thing. I was like, he
she's
has the
so
same
blessed.
kind
She's
of
so
cloth as me, motherfucker.
what, dude? I
It's like that
got
guy's
so
awesome.
many, dude. I got like 50, like around my house. Yeah, I got like tons. Tree of life.
All right,
No, I
guys.
got.
Well, I want to thank you both for joining me, but I do have to get off the live.
Right.
But thank you, Daisy, for taking the time to join in with us. I really appreciate that. I know you were going to go to the movies. And Branden, thank you for joining us at all. And you guys, let's keep this going. And
Love you guys. Thank
guys,
you.
you can always follow Chi Chi, aka Brendan's music, at Chi Chi Farm on YouTube or Branden
Oh, that's
Farm.
not important. We got Daisy right here. She's more important than Chi-Chi's farm on YouTube.
Chi Chi's
That's
Farm
not
on
true, though.
YouTube, guys. Or
I love that name, though. That's
VH1.
amazing. I love you, Branden. You're so funny. Like you're actually like really like low key hilarious.
Thank you. I try to be.
And then,
Try to
guys,
smile.
you
You're
can
good.
all follow Daisy at Just Another Dumb Blonde on Instagram.
Don't talk about yourself
Thank
like
you.
that.
You can follow me at The Real
I'm not
Darcy
blonde
Daniel.
anymore, so I feel I'm like
Liar.
So thank you, Darcy. Thank you, Branden. I really appreciate you guys letting me come in here and crash your interview.
Oh,
That
no,
was
baby,
really
you made it way
so.
better. We were looking forward to it. It was a great time.
By the way, I just learned what this meant, like what this means.
What?
Like the other day.
What?
This.
What does that
It
mean?
means it's a heart. Clear.
Who said that?
The Japanese or something.
This means
No,
heart?
you're saying it wrong.
This is my
Not like that.
drummer.
It's like a little V.
This is my
Like little
drummer,
V.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, we're about to have
Joe.
baby practice. He's
What
a
up,
badass.
buddy?
Joe Swagger, man. He's so badass.
I thought it meant like penny pincher. Like I'm a penny pincher. No, but it
Guys,
means
you're
like it's a little
fucking-
heart. Okay.
All right, guys. So this has
All right.
been a great interview here on Reality Positivity with Chi-Chi, aka Branden, or Branden,
Thank
aka
you.
Chi-Chi from Daisy of Love. And then we were blessed enough and grateful enough to have Daisy of Love pop in, Daisy de La Hoya.
Love
You guys can follow them. We will drop their follow things underneath here.
I got
And
so much
also
to
check
follow,
out
guys.
Chi-Chi Farm Chi-Chi Farm on YouTube.
Love that.
And
Chi-Chi.
Daisy, what's your YouTube on
Google
YouTube?
me.
Just another stupid YouTube.
Just
No,
another.
your shit's badass, Daisy.
Is that the name of it,
I
or
was
you
going.
just
I'm
being?
going like a theme, you know, because it's so. It's like, all right, another, whatever. So I'm like, I just get like, I get like angry about it. I get like annoyed. I'm like, oh, I have to do this. Okay, so I'm just like, I'm like the dumbest, names and whatever.
Well,
Right.
you guys, we will find her YouTube link, and we will post it along with Chi-Chi, aka Branden. And guys,
Right.
we're gonna end it up now. But thank you both.
I'll see you
Chi, follow me.
later,
We're gonna send you
Daisy.
some
Thank
of
you so
my
much.
music too.
We're going to the movies together, me and
Thank
Daisy.
you. We're going to the movies.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see Renfield.
I'll bet. Let's swim with dolphins and some shit. Like fucking, let's get wild.
Keep
Yes.
All right,
We'll
guys.
have
This
to
is
Love you.
Daisy
consider that.
Daniel,
Take
Bye.
it.
and
Take
I
it
am
easy. Bye.